I am Clara Chindime. I work in the education sector, responsible for the girls' education program.
Now, I understand there's something very disturbing that's going on at UNICEF. You're trying to stop girls from... What exactly are you doing with adolescent girls?
Well, we have many programs with adolescent girls. Our main primary goal is to make sure that adolescent girls are in school. So we have programs which aim at creating a conducive environment for girls to remain in school, particularly the adolescents. Statistics in Malawi indicate that most adolescents drop out of school from standard 5, and that's the time when they have started their menstrual periods.
So you're talking about adolescent girls?
Yes, they're talking
Not
about
adolescent boys?
No. Primarily we focus on adolescent girls, but the programs that we support also benefit adolescent boys.
So what's the main issue with the adolescent girls right now? And how are you addressing that problem?
The main issue with adolescent girls is that a large number of them drop out of school, and there are various reasons as to why they drop out of school. One of the issues which keeps coming out is menstrual hygiene. Most of the schools do not have adequate latrines, they don't have privacy with the latrines, and they don't have provision for materials which adolescents can use when they start their periods. So most of the adolescent girls, when they start their period, they either miss school on those days, or when they start their period at school and the school environment has not been sensitized on how to handle somebody who has started a period at school, you find that she's ridiculed, the boys would tease her, and then if the girl has been in that situation, she'll go home and she'll not come back to school.
I understand that you're trying to remove taxes on sanitary pads, but the government needs that money. Malawi is a poor country. They are looking so desperately for money in form of tax revenue, and you want to cut that revenue. Don't you think you're interfering in the economic well-being of this country? How much tax do you think is levied on sanitary pads to the effect that it's a deterrent?
It is very true that we are lobbying to government to remove taxes on sanitary pads, on sanitary products, and the reason why we are making that advocacy is that the issue of menstrual hygiene affects half of the adolescents in Malawi, so it's a very significant population, and the tax which government puts on sanitary pads can be generated from other taxes which government already collects. If we don't address the issue of adolescent girls right now, we are going to have a problem. Actually, we already have a problem, because most of the adolescent girls who drop out of school, they are getting into early marriage. If you have noted the statistics from Malawi, it has one of the highest rates of child marriage in the world. And one of the reasons why those girls are entering into child marriage is because they have dropped out of school at a time when they were supposed to be in school. So if government removes these taxes, it's actually going to make significant gains. Because in the long run, you'll find that educated girls will mean that low fertility rates for the country. Most of the women will be educated and they will contribute to the development of the country.